Oh my gosh, it's time for Ninja Steel. My damn stupid phone's acting like a damn moron, so freaking damn it, Ninja Steel. The clock went back 1 hour, so I cheated and used the freaking source of the site, Ninja Steel. But anyways, start the show in this video, Ninja Steel. Yeah, I know. I did a little bit fast, but whatever. Back for another episode review of Power Rangers Ninja Steel. This is episode 19, Helping Hand. So, for those who don't know, this is actually a Pink Ranger centered episode. And we get to see her moms. Okay, well, enough of that. I just gotta get started. So, anyways, we get started with Sarah and Preston, and they're on the hoverboard, which I'm like, wow, the hoverboard finally shows up in the freaking show again. I mean, we saw in the first episode, and then after that, I'm not sure. And yeah, so this is the finally, it shows up again. Finally. Oh, yes, note. This is a two-parter. This is a freaking two-parter. Oh, man. Anyways, yeah, because 20 episodes a year, so yeah, this is going to be close to the last episode that we get for the year besides this stupid Christmas episode. Okay, let's continue on. So Sarah finally has to hover. Oh yeah, I already talked about it. They actually crashed. It turns out the battery on it malfunctioned. It's malfunctioning. I guess we could say that covers their butt because, well, if the battery's been malfunctioning, then that's why we don't see it often, is because the battery's not really good. And she takes it on times of where she like, I think I got it right. I think the battery's okay again. It kind of covers their butt. It kind of does. So anyways, Preston actually found her some extra credit after they crashed. And it's like, hey, in shop class, you need extra credit, so why not take this bad boy and make a brand new battery, and there you go, extra credit. It's like, oh, and she's like, that's a great idea. Then we get to see her house, and we get to see her home style. So it looks like Sarah's mom actually is the reason why she invents stuff. I guess it's because her mom actually gives her the inspiration to do it, but apparently Sarah is better. Sarah is a lot better at it than her mom. That's not good. It's like, yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. But anyways, she actually made her mom, no, she actually made her daughter, made Sarah, kind of a feeder hat. Where if you say toast, it'll feed you toast. If you say juice, it'll give you juice. And of course, you know how it's going to go wrong. So, anyways, yeah, so Sarah was making a brand new battery. Her mom's invention actually needs some work because, well, she was like, man, my battery's toast. Toast. I need more juice on the freaking hoverboard or on the battery. Juice. It's like, yeah, you see how that actually messed up her? It did that crap. It was like, my gosh. Why not say toast, please? Like, maybe add a please at the end. Maybe that will help. Maybe that'll help. Anyways, the mother-daughter relationship is kind of bad here because, as you can see, Sarah kind of actually is not really being cool with her moms. Not at all. She actually was like, yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I mean, not to bring race into it, but there's many other races who actually will be like, don't you sass me, girl. I'm still your mama. It's like, yeah. But, anyways, the mom actually might be working on her battery in secret because she was like, oh, well, Sarah's like, oh, freak it, I can't do it. I'm just going to go without extra credit. And she just went to school. And the mom was like, maybe I can help. So, anyways, yeah, we get the monsters, and it might be Force Fear or Force Spear. I don't know which one it is, but I swear if it's not Force Fear, I mean, the corniness that they come up these days, I would have to admit it should be Force Fear. If it's Force Spear, okay, you're an idiot. It's like, yeah, hopefully it's Force Fear. Because if it's Force Spear, it's dumb. It's even worse than what they come up with. So, anyways, yeah, the monsters are here. Cosmo actually got freaking friendly fire and he said, oh, my suit cost me 10,000 space cash. It was like, oh, no, wow. Anyways, now we get to, oh boy, Victor and Monty. Oh boy, oh boy. So Victor and Monty's in shop class. They created the Mighty Mag, aka Mighty Magnet, and is able to attract metal by electromagnetic. Of course, you do have to admit though, considering they're completely stupid idiots, how the frick did they pull this off? I'm sorry, but yeah, more than anything, I wish they would, and I actually explained this in my notes too, but I'm sorry, they shouldn't have Victor and Monty here right now. Instead, it should be like some random freaking guy who doesn't get at all. I mean, you have that little kid that does the cupcakes now, missing in action. Apparently Mary, she goes to the school as well. Okay. It's like you really can't give enough money. I mean, come on. You're paying Victor and Monty, the guys who play Victor and Monty, some money. Take their money for the week, take their money for this freaking episode, put it all together, find one of the extras, and get one of the extras to do it. That makes perfect sense. But instead, no, Victor and Monty, oh boy. So they are actually surrounded by a junkyard or scrap heap, and yeah, you can see what's going on here. You can see. So everyone actually saw it works, and they marveled over it. And of course, well, metal started flying and encased Victor and Monty in metal. And I was like, where are the other classmates? I mean, point blank, where's the other classmates? I mean, you see the Rangers right front and center, and then it turns out that, oh, they do have extras. They're just way in the back. You actually have to look, you have to pause it and look and be like, oh, there they are. Yeah, so the other classmates are staying far away from Victor and Monty, which it's kind of funny if you think about it. It's like, oh man. So when it comes to Victor and Monty, all the freaking students know to get the freak back from them because they know their thing is gonna do something. So that's why that's why they can't be seen because they stepped back because they knew Victor and Monty something's gonna go bad. Uh, Still, I would have wished they just would have had one smart person to do it and whatever. Freak it. Let's see. On the way back. All the way. Oh, yes. Look at the classmates. Now we get, it's like anyone else with extra credit, and Sarah's mom comes in to the rescue. And she said that I supercharged the battery. And, well, apparently it's a bad idea because Sarah's like, that's too much. That's too much juice. That's too much energy. It's going to do something very catastrophic. And well, the mom demonstrates it, and the hoverboard went out of freaking damn control. Yay! And the board is completely kind of destroyed right now. Freaking damn. And of course, there is some more tension in the mother daughter relationship. Definitely more tension. Mick looks over the mom's stuff because, well, she left the supercharger and just ran off. So yeah, that was left for Mick, and Mick was like, So Calvin actually might be secretly doing the lesson of the day, saying, "Oh, I think you're being too hard on your mom." It's like, nah, I don't think I was that harsh. Well, it's kind of funny. I guess I have to talk about it in the end, but still, Calvin kind of, sorta was doing. I mean, technically he wasn't. Yeah, technically he wasn't. But on the other hand, that was kind of a little teeny tiny bit of. That was kind of a little bit of a lesson of the day. But anyways, the monsters are at the freaking damn stadium. They morph. Lion Fire armor is back. It's about damn time. And stock footage, but it still was a nice battle. And I do have to admit, even though it's stock footage, I did kind of laugh the whole "let's throw ourselves at him." Yeah, and it didn't work. And then the monster is at large, and he was about to blast the crap out of them. They retreated to the corner. Then you have Lady Odious coming down and saying, "Oh, you failed," and the monster's like, if you would have made me big again, I would be even more powerful, you know? So why wouldn't you do that?" And that's what's going on. And of course, the Rangers overheard. They go back to the school, making the Rangers talk. The prison shows that, oh, you guys can create the Ultrazord. The Ultrazord will help you. And sadly, there's one final piece of ninja steel left. One final piece. And it turns out that after they use this final piece, they actually still have to start melting down some of the ninja stars to make new ninja stars, ninja power stars, or whatever. Me, I'm like, well, you guys aren't using the bikes at all. You can only use two bikes. You might as well just get rid of the rest of them. Get rid of the rest of the four of them. Actually, I think it might be three because I don't know. Because I don't think they actually made one for Levi too. It's like, oh yeah, I need to make one for you. It's like, no, I don't really remember they even talked about that. So, uh. anyways, yeah, start melting stars, and it's like I was trying to search for Ninja Steel out in space, and well, there was no avail. So actually, it was like Sarah and Mick. Well, Sarah was like, "Ah, why don't we check everywhere at once?" And it's like, "Oh, multiple areas." It's like, "Oh, good idea." So while they're checking, Mick and Robobot was actually making the final star. And when they tried to give the star to the prism was being a bastard, even though it's like, you showed them what the hell to do, and now you're gonna reject it? Are you freaking serious? It's like, yeah, are you freaking serious? So this is where Sarah and Robobob had us like a little thing. So Sarah actually was like, "Oh, did you make the form ready? Did you smooth it out nicely? Did you do this? Did you do that?" And Redpine's like, "No, I did everything right." And well, he snapped, and Sarah was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to help you." And then, oh crap, it's the freaking message of the day. It's the lesson of the day, but no one's doing it, not even Mick. It's like, oh frick, they could have actually allowed Mick to do it too. But no, instead they allowed Sarah to realize it herself, and Robobot actually apologized for being, in quotations, impatient. And after that, she was like, oh, the supercharger, because she was thinking about her mom and how she didn't actually apologize, but Redbot did. She's like, oh, the supercharger, it could be used. And it was used to make the star stronger. Yay! Even though the friggin' Prism's a bastard. If you show them what they're supposed to do, then why not friggin' them just take it, you dumb bastard? But anyways, yeah, the monster wants to be big, and they granted his permission. He's now big, and they charge the star, and this time they throw it. Success! And the monster is calling them out, kind of calling them out. So the star is actually be waiting, which is like, listen, Prism, you're a bastard and you didn't accept it, and then all of a sudden now you accept it. I'm like, well, listen, fool, this is a good time for you to speed the hell up. Speed the hell up. But anyways, Brody was like, okay, I'm gonna go and hold him off. I'm gonna take the Lion Fire Megazord, and then others are like, we're coming with you too. And so all of them go, and of course Mick is gonna have to throw it instead of just giving it to someone, and they whatever freaking. So you'll see the other stories battle. The star is a bit long. It takes a bit long to make. Finally, it's made. Mick froze it. Brody catches it. Now it's the Ninja Ultrazord. Ninja Ultrazord. So what was that? What was the combination in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 3? Because they did have an Ultrazord for the ninjas as well. Hmm. Good question. I don't even remember. So they talk about the Megazord sitting inside a Megazord. And it's like, well, you can go deeper, man. It's a Zord sitting in a Megazord sitting in a Megazord. How ridiculously crazy is that? And you actually skip trains for this. Good for you. Good for you, Bandai and Saban brands. Good for you. So, anyways, the monster was doing good until the point of where, oh god, the Ultrazord. Yeah. And then the Red Ranger actually jumped out. Well, let's see. The Megazord jumped out, the Zord jumped out, then Brody jumped out and slashed his freaking cannons off of him. Of course, I didn't mention, but he said epic for like some while ago. Freak that. But anyways, yeah, Sarah gets to have the buzzsaw saber, and sadly, unlike what happens previously, where you get to use the buzzsaw saber, they don't get the same exact action that Brody does when he holds the buzzsaw saber. So they don't get to have a nice little cutscene of it's like, yep. And of course, Levi didn't get to do that either when he got to do it in episode 8. So, yay! You guys are kind of cheap when it comes to that. No wonder you didn't allow Preston to have control of it when he's supposed to have control over it. So, anyways, yeah, Buzzsaw Saber, the monster's defeated, and we go back to Sarah's house. And, well, she makes up with her mom makes up with her, and they're going to actually work together to finish up the hoverboard. Now we go to school. And at school, Victor and Monty, oh my gosh. Victor wanted to be rich and he was trying to look for gold, and of course, well, you can't find gold over these walls. And he uses the invention he made again because he was doing something stupid. I don't know. I don't know why he was doing it, but he was using it now. Victor actually, I thought at first he was helping because it was like, holy frick, it's so damn powerful that the freaking asteroid is coming right to Earth. It's like, oh damn, he helped for the first time ever. And no, it didn't. Instead, what happened is Victor actually called upon the ninja stars. So he gathered all the ninja stars like a complete idiot. And he's like, ooh, I got something. And it's like, you didn't even touch and look at it. He's like, freaking damn, man. So, anyways, yeah, he gathered all the ninja stars, even though, for me personally, they haven't used Tusk Zord in a long damn time. They haven't used Astro Zord in a long damn time. So, those stars don't even really need to even be in the Ranger's hands. Sorry, but that's the truth. Yeah, so all the ninja stars have been taken by Victor and Monty, and before anything can happen of where Robobot maybe comes out and say, "Hey guys, how you doing? These are mine. These are mine." Yeah. Instead, the monsters came and stole it, stole their invention, and stole the stars. And then, well, Victor and Monty's actually getting abducted as well. They're like, "Take him to the ship." Wait a minute, what? Yep, and last but not least is, of course, Galvin X actually talking to the camera saying, "All right, guys, we did it. Now we're going to get the Rangers Power Stars and then we will win in this series finale or season finale." Her. And I'm like, oh, well, that's just whatever, man. Whatever. That just means that you're going to die now. That's the end of the episode. For me personally, this episode, well, at least they didn't do the lesson of the day. Thank goodness. Instead, it was hidden. Did they really need to do it? Not really. Did they really need to have Victor and Monty in this video? I mean, this episode? Not really either. They could have actually got one of the guys way there in the back who are scared of Victor and Monty. Could have actually been cool. He could have had a genius who actually had it, and Power Rangers, they didn't were like, oh well, Bulk and Skull today actually got very smart and created this thing. It's like, no, you actually had one person who gets screwed over, or technically they had Billy. It's like, yeah, technically they had Billy, but of course you had others. It's like, yeah, you could actually had another freaking student get freaking victimized. I mean, it had an on and off switch. I mean, the freaking genius who would have been doing it and it wasn't freaking Victor and Monty, he would be like, "See, it works. I need to turn it off because I just realized there's lots of metal around here, but see, it works. Yay." It's like, now I'm going to help continue on with my coin collection. See, it's like, freaking damn. It's like, is it so damn easy? Is that so damn hard doing that? But instead, no, you have to get Victor and Monty into this. For some crazy reason, you have to have them into this because you want to live the glory days still. I mean, it doesn't make it like, come on, the freaking monsters could actually be overlooking and be like, "Hey, what's that thing? Well, if the stars are made of ninja steel, we could actually go down there and freaking steal it, and then we could actually get the power stars that way." It's like that's freaking damn genius. That sounds so smart. All you have to do is get some Bakul bots down there, or the freaking minions, take them downstairs, scare that freaking guy senseless. Is like, oh my god, oh my god, and they take it, go back up. There we go, and then as soon as they get ready for another one, They'll just have an ambush where like ninja stars ready, lock on. Oh my gosh, like power stars. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, frick it writes its damn self. It writes its damn self. But apparently you just chose this. And as for Sarah's mom, kind of sucky. I mean, then we have no idea what the dad is. Is the dad a really brilliant genius or a brilliant inventor or something? Could have actually ad-libbed that somewhere in an episode. But hearing the mom actually being there and the mom actually is an inventor, but her daughter's better than her, that sucks. I really wish it was more the fact of maybe Sarah is the one behind, and the mom actually is the one who's doing lots of genius stuff. Maybe the mom actually knows how to soup up a car and make it fly, or it's like, yeah, it's kind of the part of where Sarah's living under her mom's shadow and she wants to do, or at least be higher or be at odds with her mom. It's like, that would be pretty cool. But oh well, freak it. Anyways, that is all. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for another and the last one of this series because, well, it's not going to turn into Ninja Super Steel or Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel or whatever it's going to turn into. But, anyways, that's where it's going to end. So, next episode will be the last, or technically, this